So, I figured this video is a little bit overdue because I haven't had a chance or time to make it. This is the 2-month breastfeeding with PCOS update. My supply is still low. I'm pumping out, about an ounce, a little bit over an ounce out of both breasts. But I think I'm producing more than I'm pumping out, if that makes sense. Because he latches perfect. It's had some little ups and downs. For one, my left side for the first several weeks was tore up. Like, it hurt. Like, it was my own fault. I was not paying attention to what I was doing and just kind of in la la land or whatever. And I accidentally turned my pump up completely. That hurt. And it tore me up. And then combining that with, at the time, he was not latching correctly. So my left side got all kinds of tore up. He actually made me bleed because he was latching onto my nipple and not onto my breast. So that kind of hurt. He only made me bleed twice. And he's managed to give me a hickey once. But, you know, it's going good. The reason why I say that I think I'm producing more, because I leak more often than I did before. I used to be able to go all day and not worry about leakage, and now I do. My breast pads are coming in very handy. And yeah, it's going so good. It's not perfect. But the reality of the fact that we are 10 weeks in, and, you know, I haven't given up. And I'm still taking prenatals, I'm still taking metformin, and I'm drinking a ton of Gatorade and water. My mother-in-law made me a bunch of lactation cookies, which she was supposed to give me today, but she forgot. And so I'm going to get those on Friday when I see her. Which, those have helped my supply every time I've eaten them. I'll have to get the recipe from her, and then I'll be sure to put it in, like, the description or whatever of this video, so that y'all can make the lactation cookies. And they're really good. They're really good. But, yeah, I'm very proud of myself. You know, my mom has even said that she's proud of me, because she's like, she had said that if it was her, she would have just given up and just said, screw it. And while I know it's not a lot, I would rather give my son something rather than nothing. And that's what I'm doing. I'm giving him something. And maybe next pregnancy and next go around, things will be easier, because I'm going to have the lactation consultant that I have been working with, going to have her on standby for when I have the baby, and let her know when, and then she can come to the hospital and work with me and the new baby. There is no new baby. Don't get it twisted. Not yet. But eventually there will be a new baby. And so hopefully it'll be quicker to notice tongue tie and just quicker to fix things than we have with Levi. And, my body typically, from what I've been told, with your second baby, your body already knows what to do. And your hormones are already triggered, and you tend to have a better supply the second time than you did the first time. And so I'm working on it. So I'm hoping that'll be the case with the next one. Is that I'll have a better supply and things will be easier and better. But I'm latching him on demand whenever he's hungry, whenever he's crying. I will whip out the boob and stick him on there. I pump. I should pump more, but I don't have time. I know I should make time, but he's a lot. And so I'm just trying to latch him as much as I can, but I usually just pump like once at the end of the day, and it's like 20 minutes on each side. And sometimes I'll be lazy and I won't even do that because I'm just like, I don't want to. Because it's hard. Breastfeeding and pumping is hard and it's exhausting. And, you're a mom and you're trying to, take care of your baby and take care of your house and all this jazz. And it's hard. It's exhausting. And you're trying to take care of yourself too. And it's hard. It's very hard. It's not as, in TV shows and in movies and stuff, they show this, it's so simple, and they tell you, it's so natural, and, it's just instantaneous, and it's like, not really. It's like, they told me at the hospital, the lactation nurse at the hospital told me, it's kind of like a dance partner. When you change partners, you have to learn their cues and their signals. And, my son, Levi was learning my cues and I was learning his, and we were trying to figure out this dance together. And we're still learning. But the reality now of being able to go, knowing that I can go, even if it's just a little bit, even if I only ever produce just a little bit for him, I know I can go 6 months. And he obviously won't be exclusively breastfed, but he's getting something from me, and that's what I wanted. That's what I pushed for. I would love to be able to exclusively breastfeed, but that's just not a reality. It's just not. I don't have the supply. And that's part of PCOS, unfortunately. It's a factor, unfortunately. And I don't know. I'm no expert. I'm just trying. I'm just doing what I can for my son. And yes, he gets bottles more often than he gets boob, or at least what he wants from the boob. But I love it. I love that I've worked so hard for this. I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud of my son, that we have figured this out, that we are able to do this. And I'm not gonna quit. I'll quit at 6 months, but that'll be about it. That's the longest I want to go, is 6 months. And that is a very real reality. He's 10 weeks old, so we've almost made it to that point. And we got about 3 months left, 3.5 months left. And when I think about it like that, that kind of makes me sad, but I don't know if I'll have it in me to keep going, but we'll see. Depends on if the little shark has teeth yet or not. That might be the deciding factor on if I keep going. If he doesn't have teeth, we might keep going a little longer until that first tooth pops through. We will see. Stay tuned. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go because the baby's napping, so I'm going to relax and clean my house. Yay! Somebody want to come to my house and clean it for me? Anybody? Raise your hand. Anyway, alright, guys, I'll talk to you later. Lots of love, lots of baby dust, and happy 4th of July! Bye.